The features and benefits. I'm looking at the very first one. That's like one of my favorite things about this particular product. But I'm going to let you take a run at this.
All right, so and I've been playing around with this P5 now for almost about 3 weeks. It's actually on. You can't see it, but it's on my monitor because I've been using it a lot lately. There is a really cool thing. Most webcams will stay on your laptop. Most webcams will stay on your monitor if that's where you have it. This guy just comes right off of it, like literally a magnetic thing, and it just comes off, and you can show it. So if you want to show, Dave, you were talking about earlier how engineers, people that provide tech support, and other folks, maybe even the medical field, where you need to show body parts or particular images that are, need to be in real high resolution and in good detail. Oh, thanks for throwing that in, Ori. So I want you to pause it right there, or if you can. You see this right now, we're showing folks, this is the actual footage from a P5 webcam where I take a surgical knife. This is an actual surgical knife used in the operating room, and you could actually read the word stainless on it. And I'm just giving you, by comparison, this is a remote control in the background. There you go. You can actually see the word stainless right there. And you can also see the logo on here when I put it into the right angle. But you can see and you know what? I never knew, Dave, on my remote, I had those little like Braille, like raised. Yeah. Until I saw this video, I never knew that was there. And I never knew that this surgical knife it had the word stainless on it. But as we were shooting this, I realized those things, like, wow, I was actually even more impressed. So if you have to show things in really high, clear resolution, and this is literally just taking it off the mount that's on there, yep. And just holding it with my hand. So very good images. For the price. This is something that you would normally find, Dave, in a very high-end camera, mm-hmm. where you have these kind of optics, and there you get, you get a little bit more perspective on how much it's zoomed in on this surgical knife as well as on this particular remote control.
It's a great demo, and I hope folks that are looking at it are thinking outside of the box. Again, it's not just for web meetings. It's not just for Zoom. Think about how you can incorporate video to make your job easier. And if detail is going to help, this is definitely the camera for you.
All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? It's going to look a little funny because I'm going to see if I can reach over to it so I can show folks what that looks like. Okay. So the P5, let's look at it right there. Okay. So that's the webcam, right? And here's the mount. And what you just saw in that video was me literally just snap that off. It comes right off. And then I was able to go ahead and, point it right at the particular object. Like in that case, it was the remote control and the knife. And you're able to get those images that you're looking at, Dave. I didn't think it would zoom in on it that way and the images would come out as clear, but it did. Mm. And so if your job is to show people images in manufacturing, telemed, engineering, and other places, construction work at sometimes, this will make your life easier because an image says a lot more when you're trying to communicate with somebody versus putting things in an email or writing it out for somebody. The image really speaks volumes and you don't even have to say words.
Yeah, that's nice. What I do like about what you just did there is that mount. So it does come off of the mount, but you could have that connected to a tripod, but still have the ability to take that off.
So here's the mount that comes with it.
Yep.
All right. Now there is a magnetic strip underneath to hold that mount in place as well if you put it on a flat surface or your monitor. So it comes off, and underneath, right here, as you could see, you've got an area here where you can, instead of using this guy that comes in the box, you can stick it on a tripod. And so if you're maybe shooting film or need to have it in a fixed location and you need to put it on a tripod, maybe it's got to be higher or upside down or some other, it comes with the ability so that you can put it on your tripod. So it's a standard tripod mount hole. I hope I'm saying that correct. I'm not a photographer. I know we have our producer who he's more from. He can go in a cold shoe, right? Is that the word? A cold, Ori? What is it called? There we go. My producer saying it has a 3/4 thread, so it's the standard type that you would use a professional camera. Actually, the kind that I have that I'm shooting on right now, a Sony camera. So it could take the Sony camera if I wanted to off, and I just put this bad boy right on there, and you'd be seeing those images. So yeah, good point, Dave. You could use a tripod for it.